And I remember telling my cousin Alec, and he said, his response was, I don't know what gluten is, but I understand it's delicious. Lions was formed in 1949 in Orangeville. The first big project they did was the pool. The west side now of Rotary Park. It's now I don't know what it is, pickleball and pool house and we store stuff in there. We're still trying to help the town take care of it. We've been around for a while, not quite as long as Rotary. My uncle Charlie was one of the founding members of Rotary way back in the day, and his son David was a good friend of Doc. Next slide, let's get started. So our big event is the Home and Garden Show. We had to, there was a couple of breaks in the pandemic. A lot of people, it's good for, we feel it's good for the town, good for economic development. A lot of people get involved. We like doing it. And the money the money we make from that goes into what we call an activities account and is distributed to the community. Next slide. The big deal though is TV bingo. We started that back in October. We do it through Rogers. Rogers has said you can do it, but you've got to include our coverage area, which is Bolton, Erin, Grand Valley, and I don't think Shelburne, but Shelburne wanted to buy tickets anyway. So we sell about 800 tickets a week, $10 each. So you can do the math. 3,000 a week goes to the prizes. There's costs involved in buying the machine and whatnot, so we're not doing too badly on TV bingo. We'll take a hiatus over the summer, and then we'll start up again in the fall. Next slide. Food drive. We do 3 food drives a year. We raise a few tons of food and a few $1,000s. That goes to the food bank. Next slide. We give money to a lot of different organizations. We've contributed to Crynot, we've contributed to Lighthouse. Here we are giving a check to the hospital for what, $24,000 or so. Next slide. And this is what the hospital did with it. This was a little over $100,000, and it's called a laser tangle. And so I phoned them this morning and I said, so we've contributed to this. Did you buy it? Yes. What's it called? She said, I'll send it to you in an email. It's called Laser Tangle. What does it do? It restores eyesight. So that's not a bad thing. and Lions have 5 basic, I don't know what the word is, things
priorities.
Yeah, priorities, that's a good word. One of them is eyesight. And we have a Helen Keller Award that Lions that work hard. And when you join the club, you don't know, you're not told you're going to work hard. You find this out. Anyway, you keep showing up and working hard, you get a Helen Keller Award. Oh.
You're waiting.
Sorry?
Yeah. You're waiting.
But I phoned the hospital this morning. I said, can you, and she said, what's it for? And I said, we're doing a joint meeting with a Rotary tonight. She said, which Rotary? I said, both Rotaries. And she said, oh, you've got to tell them this. So I'm going to read this to you. And I got this from the Headwaters Foundation. Don, we're launching our Smart Headwaters campaign of $18 million on June 21st. Now I phoned him and I said, is there a decimal in there? And he didn't get back to me. So I'm assuming it's 18 million on June 21st. And you're going to like this part. We invited all 3 clubs to join us. All right? Yeah. That evening, it goes on about, so, but whatever, everybody's going to hear about this. So if anybody wants more information, get in touch with the foundation. That's all I have to say. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a party. We do a party. And that's the year-end social. That's we try to find. Thank you very much.